Or can you hear me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
You know, missing some.
Like we're still MIA with John.
Somebody just pulled in. I'm not sure if it's this guy.
Time for public comment, but I see that somebody is just coming in, you said?
Well, we still don't have John.
Oh, I thought that's true. I don't see him on Zoom. Does he remember?
Hope so.
Usually he's right on time, or at least communicates.
Yes, I don't want my. That clock's off.
Yes.
Well, we can't, oh, I guess we should. No answer yet?
Yeah, who was it that pulled up?
It might be our first appointment. She had an appointment at 9:15.
Ah, yeah.
Both mailboxes.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move into public comment. And since I don't see who's there, you said Debbie and Jeff is, and who else?
Yeah, and also Ken Dunbusker.
Is there a public comment after you conduct your business?
There can be if you like.
I prefer to let you guys get your business done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just have one thing.
Sure. But yeah, yeah.
Go to the podium. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff Carey, Belfair. Just one thing on the public comment. On the contract for doing, when you look at the engineering and all that, you might still run it by the insurance people, just because our budgets are tight.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be any problem. That's always when something goes wrong, it seems like, when you don't plan for it. So, you know, I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but at the same time, you know, given where we are budget wise on all the different categories, we need to keep the ship tight. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah,
I can comment to that. We do have the professional services agreement for the port that I've reconstructed from a template that's with our insurance agents now for review. And
Great.
I will send, I can send a copy of this one over too. It's fairly standard, but Jeff's absolutely right. A second opinion is always necessary.
great.
But that's
No,
on the authorization of the contract. The contract itself is the meat and potatoes of what we wanted to have you look at, and just have any questions about the engineering, design, and administration construction process.
Okay. Now, I saw that West Sound had a contract as well. Do we replace
Yeah.
that with our contract? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
so one's the scope of work, the other one's the authorization contract with them.
Okay,
Just since
Gotcha.
we're still in the process of having our professional services agreement looked over by, Endurus.
Okay,
We don't have one that's truly ours yet that has been approved.
okay,
It's tentatively approved, from, two regular meetings ago, based on, their opinions.
okay. All right. Well, I've looked at the scope of work for West Sound. I have worked with West Sound before. And I've been pleased with their work and their people. I asked you my question before, and that was in regard to the paving plan, which, you know, that's not necessarily what we're gonna have, but that was pretty much my only question in regard to it. I think it'll be a process to get through some of this engineering, especially with Jeff's, proposed design for his booster pump and what West Sound has. So I think we can go ahead and move forward with it, in my opinion. Mike, do you have any thoughts?
Double checking a few things here. At the moment, it looks good to me.
I could also offer that, we had a meeting with Michael, here last week, Jeff and I did. And
Which Michael, you got multiple Michael.
sure.
Michael?
From West Sound
Yeah.
Engineering. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we both felt fairly confident, I think that we're working with someone who understands our needs. And,
excellent.
our objectives, and knowing that the feeling that they're not after our last dollar, so to speak.
Yeah. Great.
Other
Okay.
than that, a motion to approve will allow me to get the ball rolling on this one.
Well, go ahead, Michael.
All right, I make a motion that we approve the contract with West Sound Engineering.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So moved. There we go.
That's the extent of our special meeting, public comment.
Okay,
Copy of that to both Commissioner Scott and to Commissioner Sheridan.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Commissioner Scott and Michael and the public, and I know you folks have a lot on your plate. I sent you an email yesterday regarding what's going on down there at Sweetwater. I've just given a copy of the memorandum of agreement that Mr. Merrill recently found, and it was signed supposedly by Mr. Capola. I don't believe that document was vetted with the commission at the time, nor with the public. And Mr. Brogan was the attorney of record at the time. And note that it's dated 2 weeks after the Brad Carey settlement. So I'd like you to look at it. It's pretty, there's some obligations that I don't think the board should be involved with. And the second item is a grant request that was submitted by the Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group with the Port of Allyn as the sponsor. That KCB Environmental, that was for asbestos investigation on that property. I'd encourage you to investigate, and I think you should probably discuss this with your current attorney. As before, please feel free to call me about any of this. I'm happy to discuss with you at over the phone or at the next work study. Thank you very much.
thank you, Ken.
Thank you. That's what was in there, right? Asbestos. No, it didn't.
Okay, any more public comment?
No,
Jeff, Deb? No?
We're good.
Okay. Anything further?
no,
You know, I do want to take a moment to announce, for the good of the order, Leanne's memorial, which is June 22nd at the port from noon, I think, to 2. So, and there'll be food and, refreshments and a time for sharing.
Thank
So,
you.
there we go. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
I guess we adjourn.
We adjourn.
Well, that's one of the quickest we've ever done. Thank you.
Thank you.